Good afternoon, and welcome to Noonday Meditation and Contemplative Prayer Power Hour. And I'm a little late today. I normally start at noon, but today we're starting at 12:30. So I hope that didn't cause any inconvenience, but I had to take care of a few clients this morning, and I was glad to do that. So um, I plan to do this today at 12:30, and it's going to be kind of a short one. But I want to teach you a little something that I think it helps me, and that's something called faith. We're going through some tough times right now. I mean, that's just the truth of the matter. We are going through one of the most disruptive times, I think, in human history. And I gotta say, I'm just amazed at the resilience and the courage we all have in getting us through this. And it's not easy. This is hard, and it can be exhausting. We can get Zoom fatigue. We can get pandemic fatigue. We can get tired of wearing masks, and our lives are disrupted. And also there's this fear of uncertainty. The fear of uncertainty drives our egos mad, because the ego loves to know what's going to happen. And if it doesn't know, it makes up stuff. And typically it makes up stuff that are bad, because it takes fear and projects it into the future. So we need to find a new perspective, if you will, so that we can let go of the fear. We can get out of the ego mind's trappings of a fear-driven future. Let's call it that way. And we know, because you're here, we know that contemplative prayer is one of the best tools we have for letting go of the thoughts, beliefs, opinions of our minds, and transcending the mind into a space of no thinking, of nothing, of emptiness. And we experience a profound sense of joy and peace in that stillness. But how do we get there? Sometimes in the middle of the day, when we turn on our iPhone and we see some horrible news of some horrible injustice that's happening daily. When we hear the numbers of thousands of people who are dying in our own country, the thousands of people who are dying, this is upsetting to us human beings, particularly those of us who have some level of empathy and compassion for others and ourselves and love this world. So, but it can be very upsetting, and it can be very painful, and it gets exaggerated by our minds, by our ego thinking mind. And the ego loves to exaggerate it, make it worse than it is. And when we get ourselves caught up in that trap, how do we get out of it? I mean, I know we have this noonday meditation every day that we can come together with, and many of us have a morning and evening practice. But what about during the day? When do we have those moments when we just get disconnected and we need to get back? Well, I have this technique that I call faith, and I'm going to take you through this today, and I'm going to show you what I do. And it's so effective for me. And I might do this 10, 20, 30. I don't get the piece of paper out, but because I've been doing it for so long. But I can find, when I get distracted, when I find myself getting pulled in, when I'm feeling fear and some of the uncomfortable emotions that come with that, and I want to get back home, if you will. I want to get back to presence, and I want to get back into the moment. And I'm having a little difficulty with that. What I often will do is this thing called faith. So I want to take you through this process. It's a 5-step transformational process that helps us to process fear that we're experiencing, fear of the unknown, fear of uncertainty, fear of our own mortality, fear of the loss of a friend or a loved one, and how do we process in a way that gives it validates and gives respect for what we're going. It gives respect for ourselves for what we're going through. And it's called faith. And let me just make it a little bit larger on the screen, and I'm going to explain it all to you in just a second. And you can download a copy of this, by the way, by going to the Financial Mystics Sanctuary Facebook group, the Financial Mystics Sanctuary Facebook group, and look in our filing cabinet, and you will find your own copy of this beautiful little PDF illustration. It's quite pretty, isn't it? I like it. Okay. So let me get started here. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Let me get rid of some banners so that you can see more clearly. Hide that one, and let's hide this one. Now, is that better? Now you can see my screen. And I love that quote. Faith is the bird that feels the light when the dawn is still dark. Rabindranath Tagore. I don't speak that language very well, but I did the best I could. So, faith, F-A-I-T-H. F, feel it and flow with it. When we feel fear and the uncomfortable emotions it comes with, anger, shame, sadness, our natural reaction is to resist it. We don't want these feelings. We don't want fear, you know? We want it to go away. But what I'm going to suggest is that we feel it and we flow with it. Feel it fully with your whole mind, body, and soul. Just stop what you're doing, go sit somewhere quietly, and allow yourself to feel it. Fully feel it. And then we've got A. A is for acceptance. Fully accepting what is present in the moment will allow your heart, your body, and your mind to connect to the moment and align with the higher, more efficient power within you. By fully accepting, acceptance is the gateway into the spiritual realm, as we can just fully accept and embrace this moment without having any need whatsoever to do anything about it, except accept it and everything about it fully, and just breathe into that. Imagine yourself sitting, you're feeling the fear, you're feeling the shame, you're feeling whatever, and you're just being present to it. You're just being present to the moment. And you begin to feel your way home to your source of power. What Eckhart Tolle calls the presence of now. That's what this is. It's you're not ignoring this feeling. You're actually accepting it's what's here right now, and you're fully accepting it. And then I stands for inquiry. Our emotions connect us to our thoughts and our beliefs of the past. And they usually connect us to a belief, a negative belief we have about ourselves. So you inquire, is it true? Maybe you're feeling bad because you're feeling unworthy. Maybe you're feeling bad because you feel disconnected, you're unloved, you don't belong here, or you don't know, you don't understand, or you feel stupid, or some negative thought you're making up about yourself that's making you feel bad, making you feel this way. So the idea is to inquire, is it true? Is it true? Whatever the story is that's making you, is it story true? Is it totally true? And if it's not, and then if your ego is insisting that it's true, then ask, well, what could be truer? Is it true that I'm unworthy of love? Is it untrue that people don't like me? Is it true that it matters that people don't like me? Is it true that the universe is punishing us with the pandemic? And then you say, well, it feels like the universe is punishing me with the pandemic, but I don't know if it's true, it's punishment. Maybe what's truer is it's happening. Maybe the universe is teaching us a lesson. Maybe it's part of the evolution of humankind. Maybe there's something truer about what's happening than what my ego wants to make up about it. And so you look for the truth, and then that's where you get to T, truth and intention. Truth is freedom, and intention activates a purpose. Jesus said the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. The truth in this moment about that story will set you free. If you're feeling powerless, the truth is the divine within all of us is the most powerful force in the universe. So to say I am powerless is not true. A more true statement to say is I am powerful. I am the powerful, loving, energetic force of the universe that creates all things. It's the essence of who I am. And all of a sudden, and then I can set a new intention. And from this place, I want to take the next step to do what I can to serve the world, to make a difference, to share my gifts, to add more value to the world. Because I'm a powerful person and I have prosperity, I have abundance, I have joy, I have compassion, I have all these things to share with the world, and I can make a difference. So the truth is freedom, and intention activates a new purpose. And then so flip the lie and state of truth with a new intention. I am a powerful, loving man who has got an intention to spend the rest of this day doing whatever I can, working on my projects from a place of love and compassion so that I can share some wisdom to the universe. And now I'm beginning to feel powerful and alive. I'm moving from fear to love. And then H is heart space. You might even want to put your hand on your heart and say, our heart space is the center of all creation. It's kind of like the energy honing device within all of us that connects us to life. It is that life spark energy that connects us to all. It's our life energy, and it connects to all. And I call that the heart space. I don't, as a debate whether it's actually in the heart, but it is the area. Excuse me. It is the area in the human being where the oxygen from the outside spirit mixes with the blood through the lungs and gets pumped throughout the body. So between the heart and the lungs, in that space is where life is. Material and spiritual come together. So I believe that the heart space is the center of all creation. It is the still point within that unites and creates all of life. And it is our source of power. And breathe and open your heart fully, accepting the truth of I am. You know this. You know, one of the most powerful statements in Scripture. I think it's in all Scriptures. I certainly know it's in Christian Scripture, and that is, "Be still and know that I am God." And that I is the capital I. It's not little old me over here, Martin Cower. It's all by him. That's in this body. The I am is the most powerful statement we can say, and the reason it's so powerful is because it's a statement of absolute truth. I am that I am. I am. The truth of I am. I am the divine. I am God. I am the creative force of the universe. I am infinite intelligence. But not me, Martin. So my encouragement is to go to the Financial Mystics Sanctuary Facebook page, and you will find a copy of this beautiful picture. And I encourage you to go and download a copy for yourself. And in the meanwhile, let's meditate. I can find my cell phone with my, here it is. We're going to set the timer for 20 minutes. Again, if you're joining me, please just type into the chat, say hello, so that I will know you are here on this quiet Saturday afternoon. It's okay. You can be quiet. Okay, let's start. Raise. Let me just get this fixed here. Let's just go back to me. Let's raise our arms up in the air like I love to do when I start, just to remind us that we have a living force within us that raises our arms, hears our voices, and speaks. It is the life force within us, and it's essence of who we are. But I can promise you, if that force wasn't in there, if it wasn't within us, you wouldn't raise your arms. It's a powerful force. So put your hand on your heart, if you would, that heart space we just talked about, and just feel your heart beating, and try to let go of your thoughts and surrender them, and just be still in the moment and feel your way into the moment. Feel your heart beating. What's your heart feel like right now? Can you feel it beating? Get still and feel your heart beat. Now move your hands away from your heart and just sit comfortably and feel your heart beating in your body. Get really still and listen to your heart. And feel the energy of your heart beating. Your heart is beating oxygen and blood, life force energy throughout your body. Feel that. Feel it in your fingers, feel it in your toes, feel it at the top of your head. Be still and let go of thinking. Let go of all your beliefs. Let go of all your opinions and judgments about everything. Let go of everything you believe is right and wrong, good or bad. Hold on to nothing. And come to this moment, to this present moment, with completely empty hands for love, deep love, intimate love with the Creator within us, Creator within you. And become still and listen. We'll do this together. Allow the sound of the interval bell to wake you up, to wake us up from any trances we might find ourselves in, deep thought, and reset and let the vibration pull us back deeper into ourselves. That stillness. Allow the mind to follow it back into that stillness. Welcome back. Glad you're back. I'm glad I'm back. I hope this was helpful today. I hope you enjoyed the break. I hope you enjoyed the time out, the opportunity to have a little faith, feel into your presence, feel into your power. If you have any comments, let me know. Otherwise, may love and prosperity prevail. Thank you for joining me today.